What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Life of TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review. This is House of the Dragon Season 2. I believe it's episode 5, might be episode 6. I'm not sure, but it's called Regent. Okay, this is my 4th time starting this doggone video, so hopefully I get it right this time. I know I'm late, so we're going to hop right into it. Look, I thought I was tired. I went back to work for the first time since March, and I figured my body was just adjusting, and that's why I couldn't stay awake to watch this doggone episode. No, it was just that uneventful. It was that uneventful. There was a lot of strategy happening, but for the most of all, is people realizing they faults, realizing how far they would go. It was a lot of self-pity action going on. You know, that's pretty much what this whole freaking episode was. There was no drama for this to be a drama TV show. No drama at all. So, the news of Rhaenys's death has reached Dragonstone, right? The people's reaction was just as lackluster as my reaction when she died and my reaction when I watched this doggone episode, right? That's all she got was a slow tear from her husband and a stifled cry from Rhaenyra. Over at King's Landing, child, they are celebrating. They dragging Melissa's head through town, bragging about the kill, bragging, saying it was Aegon's kill. Although the townspeople, the small folk, they didn't seem impressed, honey. Because to them, that was an omen. To them, that was a curse and not a blessing. And I hope that they right. Because the Greens, even though I'm wearing green today, oh my God, I'm wearing green. The Greens need something to happen to them. Okay, here's the thing. I was pissed off at Daemon because Daemon heard the news that they were marching on Rook's Rest, and he knew his sister was going. Why he didn't fly his dragon there? There could have been 2 on 2. Okay, he ain't got an army yet. He ain't got nothing to do. He ain't got nobody command. He just sees Harrenhal, and the people ain't with him at all. They like, nah, dog, that's your circus, you fucking clown. That's how they feel about the damn thing. The Blackwoods, they even saying, no, we not going to help you unless you take out the damn Brackens. I said it. Did you really seize Harrenhal? I don't think that you did. How did you really seize them if ain't nobody care that you there? Don't nobody care about Daemon. Look here. Daemon wants them to bow down and pledge fealty to him. He is not the king. Okay. Rhaenys told him that. That's why he didn't go help her. Because Rhaenys told him, you ain't the king, son. You ain't the king. But he got a castle, Harrenhal, and he got a dragon. But he does not strike fear into these people at all. I was like, what happened to you, Daemon? What happened to the person that you used to be? Hell, I don't have respect for you at all. You couldn't go help your damn sister at all? Help your niece, wife cause? You couldn't do none of that? You just in it for yourself at this particular point in time. This is why I can't stand him. I swear I can't stand this dude. Anyway, all these people, all of them in it for self, truth to be told. If it was up to Aemon, he would not let Aegon claim that kill. But speaking of the kill, Aegon ain't dead. We said that, okay? He in a coma, burnt like a biscuit, broken bones and every limb hanging on to his very last breath. And everybody's main focus is what the people gonna say. They gonna start talking. They gonna wonder where he at. So they gonna have to put a regent in his place, which is the title of this doggone episode. Now we gonna get back to this again a little bit later on in the doggone recap. I'm just like giving y'all some early spiel. Okay, so anyway, Daemon, Aemon gonna have to step up to the plate. And this is what he wanted anyway. He wanted his brother to die. Okay. I mean, his nephew already fell to his death, and he wasn't encapsulated by flames. How dare Aegon actually fucking live, right? And I'm like, I hope he live just to come back and give y'all motherfuckers the blues, okay? That's gonna be the curse on y'all when he survived this shit. That's how I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling. But Aemon, he knows what happened, right? He knows what happened. He just needs to get his get back against his brother for embarrassing him. That's pretty much what it is. Cole is like, don't the people realize that we won? You know, G. Wayne said, but did we really? Did we really win? Okay. So was it just me, or did you also fall out seeing the damn rat catchers still hanging around town? I know that stunk. I know that had to stink, child. Like behind Melis, they wheeling Aegon in with undercover, which looks like a fucking coffin is what they put him in, right? Aemon is standing up there. I know I say Aemon all the time because it's got a D on the end, but they just pronounce it Aemon. Aemon is standing up there proudly, with his little joker smile. I can't get the lips right because I got big lips and they got really thin lips. I can't get the smirk, whatever. Anyway, but Alicent take notice that her son is smirking like that, right? So, she also take notice that Aemon's gear looks like Aegon's gear, okay? Whatever injuries befell Aegon, she know without a doubt that Aemon had something to do with it. She do learn he is alive, okay? But baby, he fell down, go boom. He fell down, go boom so hard that his armor pierced his body. Okay. The Grand Wizard, the Grand Meister, I call him the Grand Wizard. He say that he don't know how long he gonna be with us, if at all. I'm saying. My boy's fucked up. He's fucked up. Have y'all ever seen him off the show? The guy who plays Aegon, he is fine. Compared to Daemon and Aemon and Corlys, Aegon is fine. Maybe that's why. No, I liked him before I saw an actual picture of him off the show. He'd be cleaner than a board of hell too, baby. Oh, he's a cutie. He's a cutie. Okay, them cheekbones. Okay, anywho, Alicent, she decided to ask her little loyal Steve Cole what happened, right? He gonna horse around. And say, well, we took the castle. We 900 down, but so was life, right? So I'm like, he knows damn well that ain't what she talking about. She want to know about her son. This is the moment that she realized that these hoes ain't loyal. He lied, child. He lied. Mainly to cover his own ass because his job was to protect the fucking king. And he failed miserably, right? Well, over at Dragonstone, Sir Alfred is going in. All right. Cole is out there kicking our asses while we do nothing but sit here and wait on Daemon to raise an army between his temper tantrums over his doggone marriage, right? Rhaenyra is saying, hello, do we got a problem? How I getting this? Do we got a problem? And I'm saying, yes, Rhaenyra, we do. We got a problem, girl. Our people over there dying while our queen does nothing. Okay? We lose the queen who never was. We lose our biggest dragon. And we still sitting up here in this doggone castle twiddling our doggone thumbs. I think that's how you twiddle. That's me talking, not Alfred. Anyway, Alfred say the dumbest shit. He says, you a girl. And that's the point. Girls know nothing of war. And she said, well, considering we haven't been at war in this fucking lifetime, mine or yours, you don't know nothing of it either. How dare you? The fuck you mean, right? So what's crazy is, this is how I felt about her sending Baela out to go in the battle, to scout, to patrol, wherever. Baela has the same amount of experience as Jace. The same amount of experience. They even the same fucking age. She ain't seen war either. But you quick to send her. Quick to have her go do stuff. Anyway, she's saying she fine. She say fine. Go ahead. Send help. Send help for whoever we got out there left that's standing by us, right? And then they like, what about defending Rook's Nest? Rook's Nest. What about defending Dragonsdale or whatever they call that place, right? What about them? And then not Sir Alfred, one of them others, Sir Colston. Anyway, he's like, look here, they already lost. But the time is now for us to get at King's Landing. Vhagar is tired as a mofo, right? He needed his rest. He had his weakest. Plus, Aegon may be dead, okay? Either way, they're going to have somebody step up in this place while he recover if he ain't. So let's go. Let's get at their ass. Give me a second. My lips is dry. All right, where was I? So, Rhaenyra, she said she gonna go. She gonna go into war. And everybody like, girl, what? The council is like, hell no. She's like, well, what do you want me to do then, right? Rhaenyra is basically feeling the same way Jace is feeling. Like, I need to do something. I need to get in the war. You know what I'm saying? Jace said, fuck it, I'll go do something. So, speaking of doing something, I failed to mention last week the winners of the first game. And let me tell you, I don't remember them this week either. That's so sad. I am pathetic. But let me tell you. So for the week before, the phrase was, do something, John. Do something. That is from the movie John Q. The second phrase was, it's me, Charles. It's me. That was for the movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Both of the women that said those lines was the actress Kimberly Elise. Last week's episode, their phrases were, you ain't got to lie, Craig. That was from the movie Friday. And you ain't shit. Ain't gonna be shit, cause I ain't shit. That was from the movie The Five Heartbeats. So shout out to all the winners, even though I keep forgetting to write down y'all doggone names. But keep watching this doggone recap. And I'm gonna do a little something. I'm gonna give a little getaway to nowhere, you know, and I got a bag packed for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what we're gonna do in this one whenever I get to it. Somehow they just pop out, child. They just pop out. Okay, so anywho, Baela. She like, Jace, where you going? Because he about to bounce. He about to get up out the castle. And he said he gonna go up there and step to Daemon. Because he need to know where his loyalty is. Like, you ride with my mama or not, right? He is tired of Baela getting sent to do all the doggone important jobs while he wilt away in the doggone castle walls. The same as his mama. They having that same thing going on right now. And he like, how am I supposed to be successor when I ain't got no skills to fall back on? Now, later on in the episode, we heard Rhaenyra say the exact same thing. He need to do something. He need to do something, John. Do something, Jace. That's how Jace feeling right now, okay? So he said he gonna go ahead and ponderosa over there with the phrase. When he said that, all I could think of was the red wedding. Not the phrase. We don't want to deal with the phrase, child. Lord, he is going, and he going without Rhaenyra even knowing. I was like, can we just for once stand in unity, Democrats, and mesh out a real fucking plan, okay? For once. But Baela say, go ahead, I got your back. She gone on her Kamala Harris type thing. She got his back. So, anywho, Daemon, he over there trying to punk the Brackens into submission by threatening them with death by fire if they don't succumb, right? Oh, boy say, let it burn. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. He said he'd rather be ashes and bones than ride with you. Ashes and bones, right? Speaking of ashes and burning, what movie did Angela Bassett take a lit cigarette and set a car on fire? It's not a phrase this time. I still just need to know what movie that was. That Angela Bassett took a lit cigarette, flicked that mug into a car, set it on fire, and then walked away. Her just flowing, right? No, answer correctly. And for our getaway to nowhere, I got a packed suitcase for you, honey. Already fully packed. That's the coming out the emoji vault. You know, it'll be some good stuff up in there. Well, the Brackens, like I said, they told Daemon, kill me, burn me, okay? But Daemon didn't do Nathan. Nothing. Just idle threats. When did Daemon become this person? When did he become this person? They said, do it, okay? And he did nothing. I'm confusion. I am confusion. If they had any respect for him at all, they just lost it now. They lost it now. Daemon was in shock. He was like, I can't believe they really want to die. And the Blackwood dude is like, you know what? You should have gave them what they asked for. Okay, Daemon said that he needed them. He needed them alive. I'm like, they just told you no. They just said kill me. But he thinks that their loyalty is commendable. He needs people like that on his side. And he thinks they could be persuaded. And I'm thinking the threat of being burned by a damn dragon fire didn't persuade him enough. What the heck y'all gonna do? Torture him? Because that's probably one thing that they say is worse than death is to be tortured, because you in so much pain that you want to die, but they won't let you. So that's probably the one thing. So is that the only thing I think that they could do is torture them? It'd be like when Theon became Reek. Maybe, child. I don't know. So, we get to see Raina. I'm surprised we got to see her. I thought after they shipped her off that it was going to be the last we saw her. We saw her and cousin Jane Eyre over at the Eyrie. Is the Eyrie in the Game of Thrones, though, for those of y'all who watch it, is that where the chick was sitting with her son, the 10-year-old that was nursing, and then they was trying to push Tyrion through the floor? Was that the Eyrie? Y'all let me know. I can't remember. Anyway, she tell Raina, her home is basically a fortress, baby. Don't nobody get in. Only thing that she think will threaten that fortress is an attack by air. So, which is why she's bargaining for a dragon. And Raina's like, but we got you too, fool. I'm saying, you supposed to give us 15,000 swords. Are you keeping your promise or not? And she's like, yeah, I'm keeping my promise. She gave me a dragon, but they babies. I'm saying, they ain't full grown. I was like, with your ungrateful ass, you got 2 of them. So, anywho, Raina's like, well, the next time you need to be more specific. Okay. Be more specific. And she's like, I know you ain't talking back to me, considering that you need a place to stay. I know you ain't talking back, right? So Raina tell her, look her, they gonna grow up. You need to just chill out. But Jane want them to grow on now. She don't like feeling powerless. And Raina said, me either. I don't like feeling powerless. Do y'all realize that the eggs that Rhaenyra gave to Raina are the same eggs that Daenerys Khaleesi got? I'm not sure what happened to one of the eggs, because when she gave to Raina, there was 4. I want to say the gold egg was missing. One of the eggs was missing by the time Daenerys opened them up. That's why she only had 3. Or was one of the eggs destroyed in the original Game of Thrones and that left her with 3? Oh, I don't remember. My memory usually pretty good, but I don't remember. Y'all let me know down in the comment section if y'all remember that. But those are the same eggs. Okay. And the director already said it in his director cut, so you ain't got to argue with me down in the comment section. But anywho, she walks out and she says, my bad for your grandmama, rest in peace, whatever. And Raina's face looked like she didn't know that her grandmother was dead. Her grandma auntie. You know what? The more I say that, this show is hella wild for this shit, right? Because technically speaking, her grandmother is her auntie. Her mother is Rhaenys's daughter, which makes Rhaenys her grandmother. But Rhaenys is also Daemon's sister and Daemon her daddy. So that's her grandma auntie. This show is wild as hell. Speaking of that, our second catchphrase, we got, hey auntie. That should be so easy. Where did the line, hey auntie, come from? Okay, your only hint is that Angela Bassett is in both of these movies that I'm looking for. And for this question, you'll get a nice expensive bottle of emoji champagne to celebrate your travels. Okay? That's what you'll get. So we got a packed bag on the first question, and we got some champagne on the second one. Now, y'all know I don't care for the white worm at all. I don't care for the white worm, nor the actress that plays her. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how she's delivering this character, but it makes me dislike the character even more. Anyway, why is Rhaenyra so taken to her? She now confides in her like they friends. She confides in her like that's her confidant. She's taking advice on strategy for her and how to handle the council, this, that, and the third. When did she become wise counsel? Again, she only saved Rhaenyra's life just so she can get a place in her court. It wasn't because she really loyal to the chick. Okay, but basically, Rhaenyra confesses that she weak. That she don't know how to rule. She don't know how to fight. And everybody knows it and treats her like it. Even Daemon. Okay. But she feel like she done lean on him for his strength just a little bit too long. I was like, girl, Damon is off doing his own thing for his own purpose. And you know that too. Okay. You ain't that dumb. But she tell her, you still got support to keep. That's what the white worm tell her. You still got support. And since you can't fight, let others fight for you. That's pretty much what Damon said to the Blackwoods too. The crown can only do so much, so you do the dirty work for me. So he sent the Blackwoods over there to torture the Brackens or what have you, and she sent Erlinda to raise rebels or whatever the fuck Erlinda's supposed to do, because we never found out this doggone episode. But I am very, very disappointed in the way they are treating Rhaenys' death. There's no grand send-off, just a few tears and sad faces, right? It was nice to see her treat Baela like somebody that she actually cared for in this particular episode, and not just somebody that's doing a duty for her. But now she must solicit Corlys's help. She realized she can't fight this fight alone. Y'all realize Rhaenyra has not had a hand this entire time? This whole time, this whole little thing been going on, she does not have a hand. So she needs help, and that's what the little box is. You know, it has the pen in it for Corlys. So she needs somebody that got knowledge and somebody got skills to stand with her. Because her husband not doing it, right? He over at her hall reminiscing of when he used to bang his mama. And if it wasn't a reminiscence on when he used to do it, it's him thinking on how he should have did it. Which is nasty. When I first saw her face, I was like, is that Khaleesi? How'd she get on this show? But it wasn't. Then I said, wait a minute, is that Helena? But I was like, no, he ain't been around her at this age. So when she said, you would have been king if you were born first, my favorite son, I was confused. My favorite son. This family nasty as fuck. They just nasty. Your mama molested you, and then they try to make it seem so romantical. He even ate her cooch. Like, come on, that's just nasty. That's not a compliment. That's sad. No wonder you her fucking favorite. Oh, anyway, he awakened from his damn dream only to realize he was having dinner. Okay, he learns that he has conquered a destitute castle. They barely got any money left to feed the people at that table. Sir Simon, he say, you know what, call your wife your grace, okay? She the queen, call her your grace. And he told him, don't call me your grace, call me your king. He said, but you ain't my king. He said, I am the queen's husband. What do you call the queen's husband? He said, the king's consort. Well, you can drop the consort. It ain't really needed. It ain't really needed. I told y'all, Damon is on his own mission. He is trying to make his own kingdom at this point. Well, Alicent learned that Aegon is fucked up, honey. So we was going to get back to this. His armor was made of Valyrian steel, and it pierced his body in multiple places. My poor both thing. My poor burns all over his body. Burns. And all his bones seemed to be broken. See, little Jace, little Luke could have survived. Luke could have survived. The Grand Wizard don't know when or if he'll ever come out of his coma. And Damon just sitting there cheesing like a Cheshire cat, baby. So Alicent, she tried to put herself in charge. It was outvoted as the new regent. Aemon would be the next in line, the next heir. And she was dead set against that because she had ruled before, and she know that he got something to do with her son, her other son's death or injuries, right? But since she had ruled before, when her husband was, sick, she would make a good queen. Now, I'm gonna say this. I don't say too many things nice about the Greens. Alicent is a much better queen than Rhaenyra, as far as like taking action and initiative and things like that. Rhaenyra is cautious, but Rhaenyra is cautious because she don't know. She's very naive. It always makes it seem like she's so much younger than Alicent when they're the same exact age, right? Anyway, Aemon, like I said, is next in line. And she was dead set against that. But they all like, nah, you shouldn't do it. Because, I mean, it wouldn't make sense to name another woman. We already disagreeing that the rightful woman shouldn't be on the throne. So we ain't going to put another woman on the throne. Larys agrees. Cole reluctantly agrees. I think Aemon has him shook. Okay? He ain't been the same since the battle. Hell, Alicent ain't going to be the same either. Aemon stepped right on in. Like he was waiting on this moment, and Alicent kind of faded to black. She was like a faded picture, a just faded memory. Well, his plan is to go ahead and attack her and all, and take it back from Daemon. And the people who trying to leave, who are scared or defectors or what have you, he gonna lock all them up and keep them in the Red Keep. Ain't nobody getting in or out. They basically under martial law, okay? And luckily, I wasn't the only one tripping off the fucking rat catchers was still hanging. It was getting on Aemon's nerves too. He ordered them all to be cut down, child. But Hugh, the Scorpion Maker, his wife was like, it's time for us to go. Ain't no food, ain't no money, ain't no safety here. We need to get gone. We can go down there with my doggone brother. But the way Daemon tell it, or Aemon, I always mess their name up, y'all. I apologize. Aemon tells it, try to leave and you good as gone. And not in the way that you want it to be gone. Okay, well, speaking of gone, they finally ridden the keep of the stank dangling bodies. And Alicent out there, she asking Cole, so you still loyal to me or not? Or you just loyal to my bed, right? He say, look here, I spared you by not allowing you to be the regent. You ain't ready for this type of fight, chick. I was out there. I seen what happened. There was bodies burning. It stank. This stank right here ain't got nothing on the stank that we smelled out there. Like the metal was literally melting on the people's skins, right? We done set these dragons off. It is they doggone war. We need a dragon rider to lead us. Okay, Alicent, he tell her, you should chill. And she said, no, you didn't come by my government name. No, you didn't. Don't you ever fix your lips to do that again, sir. And she walked away. So Hugh, him and a crew of folks, they was rushing trying to leave out. Only they had a gate sealed in their doggone face. So Jace, I had forgot all about him at this particular time. He over there meeting with the Freys. And my first thought when I saw them, remember all the Frey girls was something to see. They was a sight to see, baby. They was a sight to see. They was a little bit hard on the eyes. We see where it all began. Child. Anywho, they said they owe fealty to no one. No. But their problem is Vhagar. They scared of Vhagar. And he say, that's funny. I got a dragon sitting right outside your gate. And you worry about one that ain't even here? So they said, okay, fine. If you can protect us, offer us the Queen's protection, then we'll let safe pass us through this little area right here. And he said, cool, you got protection, you got me, and I'm gonna give you my uncle Daemon's protection too, or my daddy. What is he? Daddy? Stepfather. Okay, anywho, Daemon ain't none the wise of what's going on. Actually, nobody know what Jace is doing. Okay, but he tell them, look here, in order for you to get all the things you want, because they want her and her, in order for you to get that, you gonna have to bend the knee, okay? Because y'all asking for a little bit too much. They drank on it. They said, cool. Now he need to go and tell his mama. And somehow Daemon gonna have to know the truth too. Anywho, Daemon, like I said, he got his plans of his own. He said he gonna take King's Landing because that's what men do. And Rhaenyra just a little girl, okay? He'll allow her to come pop a squat next to him, be king, queen then, but not the way that she wanted to have it happen. Anyway, the Blackwoods, they've been out there raping the women, killing the children, and they have succeeded because the Brackens have now bent the knee and raised their flag in their honor. So over at Driftmark, Corlys meets with Baela. She is basically telling him he being a chump right now. That's basically what she said. She said you used to have grand stories told about you, but now you acting like a little bitch. Rhaenyra wants to make you the hand, and all you can do is be up in your feelings. Here's a ladder so you can climb the fuck up out of them. Toughen up, Buttercup, okay? Rhaenys did. She chose to go fight, and she died like a motherfucking G. Just like my mama, she chose her death as well. And so will I. Go cry a river over at King's Landing and see if they gonna give you a little hanky to crown. As for me, I'm gonna stay here and fight for the queen, okay? Those my words, not hers. She didn't say none of that. But that's what she meant to say. That's what she meant to say. And Corliss was like, did she really just say that to me? Okay, you know what? I need to name you my because you bold as a motherfucker to come out your mouth with that shit right there. And she like, nah, G-Pops. I'm blood and fire, baby. I'm blood and fire. You salt and sea. And that ain't me. She rejected the doggone Driftmark crown or whatever. Anyway, Rhaenyra, she's still trying to figure out how to take River Run, not knowing a deal has already been brokered. At least I thought. Okay. No, she don't know at this particular time. So she told Sir Alfred to go over to Harrenhal and find out what Daemon up to, and try to reason with him if possible. And he like what Daemon up to. She know that Daemon is trying to set off his own thing, and she told Sir Alfred the same thing. I said, girl, you sending him on a suicide mission. You know you are, because Daemon is not gonna like the intrusion. He already got one intrusion for the night, waking him out of his sleep. The Lords of the Riverlands, they all showed up at the same doggone time, and they pissed. They pissed at the way that the Blackwoods are coming through and handling the Brackens, okay? They blamed the Targaryen house because that's the banner that they fly in. And they said they would not bow down nor raise any banners for tyrants, because that's exactly what they have become. He's a tyrant as well, because he's the one that gave the order. Not only did he give that order, he gave the order to hit the little boy Jaehaerys. Everybody know, the whole town talking. The whole town talking. So speaking of Jace, I was like, why ain't Jace returned? Why does she know any word of his promises? And why haven't we seen Orlando? And then we saw Orlando. She made her way to the keep but couldn't get in. Okay, luckily she ran into a guard who was familiar with the White Worm, and he helped her get in. We still don't know what the hell she doing. I was wrong though. Jace came back, and Rhaenyra did know of his deeds, and she actually approved of what he did. She was actually proud of him and told him so. That's something that Alicent would have never done. Alicent may appear to be a better queen as far as like getting shit done, but she ain't a better mama. She damn sure ain't a better mama. Anywho, Rhaenyra, she like, she said to him, she got to go to battle. She has to go into battle. Her dragon is the only one that stands a chance up against Vhagar, right? And he telling, no, that's not true. We got two more there right underneath us, right? But they don't have no riders. And I was thinking Sea Smoke. Remember the white dragon that flew over, Milli Vanilli? What about him? Okay. Jay said, this is what we should do. We should shake the branches of the family tree. We got a lot of people that done married off into other families. They done had kids and stuff like that. Rhaenyra said, well, the blood gonna be thin, you know what I'm saying? But it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. So she said, you know what? I think we got an ancestry DNA account. We should take a look. Now, Jace is proven to be a lot smarter than you thought he was, didn't you? Proven a lot bit smarter. That's the end of this episode, y'all. Thank y'all for being patient. I know we got the next episode tomorrow. By the time this one load, it's gonna be after midnight, but it's gonna try to get done. I don't know how my work week gonna go, so hopefully I can get next week's episode up in a timely fashion. Again, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share. If you want to support the channel, hit the thanks button. That is basically the super chat, and you can donate to the channel. I appreciate you. Peace.